5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
The enemy team, and then they had to dive into the enemy base. That's how Tinker was caught. This game is kind of like a similar story where Earth Spirit and Tusk need to have blinks, and then TA also needs a blink, so it's not easy. It's not gonna be easy. Okay, they're gonna super deep ward. He's gonna though.
Yeah, they might even be able to get the D ward before the first spawn of this because they realize that they want to go in there and block out the Enchantress camp. So one ward placed kind of in the middle of the camp, actually, and he's going to take a good bit of damage. The arrow's going to come out, connects on a DJ. This could be first blood. He didn't skew up untouchable. Oh, AU finds the kill. Rewarded with a little bit of help from his friend, the Mirana.
It's so nice when you get an early kill like that, too, on ES. That just helps you get your faster boots, and then you're just able to rotate around the map and have more success. So giving your early support boots faster is going to help, maybe. Oh, pings?
Yeah.
What the? That's a lot.
Mushi there. I mean, he takes down his former teammate in DJ. Miracle here is going to try and secure himself a rune. This is all scouted out by the ward, those placed down by Tusk. And you look at how deep KYXY is right now. He's right underneath the tower range, basically. He's inside tower range right now.
This is funny to watch.
They did get the D ward. They should be able to pull it off, I think. I mean, you take a little bit of damage from the tower while you pull the creep wave pass, but you also should get a free pass at it. And there he goes. Pulls the creep aggro. And Febby is in the area, actually. It's going to run into him. Throws out the cask. They have a spin as well. Body blocks not quite there for Febby, and looks like they are going to get the snowball to escape. In the meantime, AU takes the courier down.
Courier, yep. Really good so far, starting for the side of Mineski. They got the courier already, and then they got the first blood. So that's a huge gold influx now for everyone. And then the Tusk, he also managed, let's look at the CS. How many CS did he miss? Top 2.
Oh, Ohio, actually. He's going to end up being in trouble here. They roll in with the Earth Spirit, get vision, trying to kill him off, is going to get away. Just barely, but actually, I thought for a second there he didn't make it to the shrine. He did make it to that one, though.
That's funny. TP.
Yeah, another snowball gets out to this tower. KYXO has been practicing Tusk a little bit, it seems like.
Like, I want to deward this ward when I get... Oh. Ouch. Poked. Potato is dead.
Yeah. It can run him down there. Just taking the creep wave with DJ. And this is a different style of the DJ Enchantress that we didn't see in the previous game, where before he kind of had to try and just pressure.
Hey, you
okay?
just used the shrine.
Uh-oh.
I think he accidentally kicked it. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Rage Potato dropping AU's boots for him as well, being the mobile courier. But yeah, a couple other things that we saw there. There was another block on the camp. AU did that, so DJ wasn't able to farm up and move into that lane as quickly. But again, it's DJ being more active with this Enchantress than we saw before.
Certainly not.
Yeah, Enchantress did a really nice job securing that kill on the mid lane, and then we're gonna see he's gonna try and help out Ohio here, make sure he doesn't die, put out some good pressure. Did he hit the arrow there? I wasn't able to see. I think he missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, mid lane though, QO got kicked back, and then they have the boots on. This is gonna be a kill. Body blocks. Oh,
DJ trying to do his best, is gonna be able to turn it back around. Actually, a timely haste run.
All right, that kick probably saved him.
They're still taking some damage from the creeps here. You got to get over to that shrine. Pull him past. We'll be able to finish this one off. And again,
The haste rune saved his life, as well as the kick back kind of saved his life. So a little bit unfortunate.
no, it's definitely a collection of things that had to go right there to keep that Tinker alive. But it does come to the tune of Tinker still having a pretty decent time in this laning stage, in spite of the fact he's going up against this TA that can sometimes cause that hero problems. Now with DJ rotating in, they might be able to make something else happen. Upgrading the courier. Just going to take away one of these Satyr Tormentors and probably throw out a couple more of those Hadoukens on towards the TA in the mid lane.
Yeah, it'd be really nice to have one of those purge creeps too, so you can constantly slow the TA forever. And then she couldn't even walk, basically.
I mean, AU was scouting all of this, so he knew what was going on. Be able to pick up a bounty rune as well.
Yep. Meanwhile, top, Tusk, you sneaky little devil.
It's rotating in. There's a Witch Doctor and QO here. Do scout him out. Still have shards available, but he doesn't want to stick in. Do you think that in this game, the Tusk snowball stuff is going to be as effective as we saw last time?
It's the same situation. Nice kick onto 3. It's the
Yeah.
same situation where you're trying to test snowball save against an Axe blink call. So I do think it's gonna have maybe the same effect. It depends on like the players still. Like it's on the opposite sides this time. Maybe XY doesn't have the best experience with Tusk or whatnot, and he might just mess up, or he might go a different item build. Like we saw last game, it was bottle into mana boots into blink, whereas he might just go mana boots into mech. Blink away.
Yeah.
Mushi, or leap away.
That was again a nice little movement in from DJ trying to find it, but it's really tough to gank this guy, and now he's going to take away the creeps. Also makes it more difficult for Murata to make a move like that. Mid lane, QO still having a decent time and building towards his boots of travel. He's still pretty far away from it. Only has the bottle on him.
Yeah, considering how much pressure TA has been pressured in this game, it's very surprising to see TA the Tinker with only 19 last hits. That's just going to show you how strong of a performance that Raging Potato is having, and how much of a matchup edge is towards the TA in this matchup. So we have this enemy team DJ gonna steal the rune. Are they gonna be able to kill him? No. Level 2 untouchable. God, you ain't touching that girl.
Oh my goodness. It's quite hard to bring this guy down. Phase boots as well, so the movement speed just off the charts. Can take over these creeps, get towards pushing down the towers. Because that's something that has been maybe a little bit lacking from the Fnatic team, is trying to actually make that big movement in, start to take it down. And we've seen Febby go back for the Maledict build again, instead of trying to get more points up in the Voodoo Restoration, which is maybe a little bit surprising. Does that signal to you that they want to play the game any differently?
Say that again on the hero?
The fact that you don't have the Witch Doctor heal, does that mean that they're like not going to try and still keep pressure?
They're going to still pressure around the map. They did use the scan. I was trying to focus on this. What are they trying to do here? They're trying to stop the stacks, and they're going to see if they can steal anything. Kick off the mark. Life block.
Oh.
But
maybe hoping it was the Tinker too. Oh my god, QO, he's going into this. Wants to take down KYXY, just going to run at him. They did manage to get the Maledict off as well onto the TA, so her refraction charges are down, and looks like QO won't be able to find that kill. KYXY also healing up.
But back to your point here, I think you can still go the heal at level 5 or something on the Witch Doctor if you really want to have the extra sustain for the pushes. I think leaving level 1 in the Voodoo Restoration is fine. And getting it at 5 is probably what he should do. Or maybe at like 7 or something.
Oh. I mean, it definitely feels like that's what the lineup wants to try and accomplish, but I guess you don't have to with the Tinker, in this lineup as well. You have more of that scalability. But the other hero that I'm curious to see is going to be this Mirana. Mushi does have level 7, but has not put any points into ulti as of yet. They might try and set up here on a Miracle, but all of this is being scouted. They see everything. They're going for QO. He realized what was happening before he even made the full movement. And this ward just doing work for Fnatic right now.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It was freshly placed too, so... Fortunately, they are going to be... Oh, look at this. Smoke gank up. Enchantress is already level 7. He's going on the mid, but... Are they baiting this? He obviously had the invis. He was baiting it out. Question is, where are they going to go with this smoke play?
I mean, Ohio's just going to run at Ninja Boogie, who doesn't quite have level 6. Miracle, in the meantime, needs to get out of here right now. That's quite a scary little moment. Looks like they're getting set up to just trade out these towers here and maybe find the kill under the Warlock in the meantime. He does manage to escape. Miracle going to back out along the top. Meantime, Raging Potatoes just keep farming. So trading off farm, real winners or losers here.
Yeah, it's really nice when you see both teams kind of have the same mindset. Both teams wanting to trade out off the offlane towers, and then both mids are just kind of free farming like you said. I was wondering if anyone was going to try and rotate over, like maybe save the Earth Spirit, try to kill QO or something, but it's not happening. So the next thing up for both teams is going to be Blink Dagger on Hio. It's going to be coming out soon. Meanwhile, on our Tusk, he's still going to have a long ways until he gets that Blink Dagger.
You can see here full vision in the area.
Miracle used the Omni Slash in a creep wave that had 3 creeps. He only got 1 ulti off on the Tusk. Else, if he had got 2 slashes off, then he would have gotten the kill. So that's a bit hoping or being a bit optimistic for a Miracle, but still probably would have done the same thing. And then now they're going to be pressuring.
Bottom line.
Yep.
Yeah, Ninja Boogie is in some trouble here. Honestly, they can dive as soon as they get the rest of these heroes in the area, and they don't even really need to. Ninja Boogie spots them out now. The dive is going to come and should be just taken down now. The stomp, the troll net comes out. They do drop the chaotic offering, just trying to turn and kill off Febby. With Mushi showing up, Ninja Boogie is still alive here. DJ going to fall for it, and he's got so much heal that he's going to live through it. Oh my god, Ninja Boogie turns around the gank. Oh, that was great.
You know, the best part about that is he got the double kill, and that means a faster Midas potentially for the Warlock. Now he's going to go farm the neutrals, That is like the most perfect play for a Warlock ever in this situation. Oh, please don't be poor, Warlock. That's all I ask for.
That was insane. That was about the quickest you can turn around a gank that you could hope for. Miracle gonna get punched in the face by KYXY again. Arrow goes in, connects onto QO. Oh, Mushi made it happen. The plays are starting to go now. The kick back as well. QO gone. And he does not, well, he got his bots at the very least, so that's something.
Right, and they also see that Ohio has his Blink Dagger too. So a revealing of the Blink Dagger just to try and help out QO. But now Mineski have to be a little bit careful. They don't have the rock to work with. That means that Fnatic probably want to, yep, here they are. They really want to play aggressive when they got this newly formed Blink Dagger, and what better way than on a dewarding Warlock.
Yeah, that's painful. They're upset. You still miss the dunk regardless. Warlock definitely can gloat about that at least a little bit. He made his play for today.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Febby denied the range, or the ward, so they couldn't get the money later.
Nice. So that is going to be another Moonlight Shadow used by Mushi as they move in. It looks like they want to try and take this fight, killing off the healing ward at the start of it. Snowball forward, doesn't connect onto Miracle. That stun is not going to be enough.
They don't have ulti
Maledict
on
now onto a couple of it. They throw out the Witch Doctor ulti. KYXY soon to fall because of the Battle Hunger and the Maledict. And it looks like that's going to be a somewhat wasted Moonlight Shadow.
Yeah, that's really weird that they do that play and don't bring in the TA. You can't really get away with that if the Earth Spirit doesn't have Magnetize. If they had a Magnetize there, oh man, that would have been perfect and they could have potentially won that team fight. But that's on cooldown, Rock's on cooldown. Defending that is just costing you lives and wasted farm time.
And in the meantime, it is QO building towards that next set of items. Has the Soul Ring about to be completed. Still very much not where he wants to be in terms of his net worth relative to everybody else in this game. But as you mentioned, there's not much in the way of ways to deal with him from Mineski until you get more items up and online.
So now they're grouped up. Now it's time for Mineski to fight back. They have their ultis ready. Oh, did they smoke under the ward vision? Let's see what this. The vision, I think it was enough to show them. Meanwhile,
Febby, yeah, they find it. This is going to be a big call, though. Ohio getting ready to jump, doesn't want to go for it. I guess seeing 5 heroes get a little bit freaked out about making that play.
Yep. And then, unfortunately, they only got the Witch Doctor. If they had maybe gotten the Tinker or somebody, they could have done Roche. But it's not going to happen. They're just going to go back to farming now. They still have the big ultimates online for Mineski, so they can still fight if they want to. How long until Moonlight Shadow? 20 seconds, as well as another 900 gold for Mushi's Ags. That's another big timing window for them.
And he'll have that about the same time that, you know, he has another Moonlight Shadow to make that type of play. Bottom lane, TA looking for QO. Has a DD, almost destroys him. One away, but now you also have the rest of the heroes that are moving in. It doesn't look like Fnatic are going to be able to take advantage of that.
Yep.
Mineski still very strong. They're going to get the counter push towards mid. Kind of just pulling Fnatic around the map.
Man, you would really love to do Roche with this DD on TA. But it's going to help at least escalate the farm. Maybe they can get the faster Desolator. So, all these great wards coming in from Fnatic, showing the deep vision, showing maybe where the rotations are going to come from. Lots of pings.
They spot Ohio right now. They have this ward here. It's giving them so much vision. This is amazing, but I also do have that sentry. They're going to spot out what's going on. The Wild Ring River, they catch the net to start this one off. Silence onto 2. Great play comes out, and the Chaotic Offering also going to drop Fatal Bonds onto a couple of them. Ohio still going to be surviving through this. Now the chase down onto DJ. They also could have the shards here in 2 seconds to try and block them off. I think that they're going to be able to take this fight spectacularly. Omnislash comes out onto AU, but it's not nearly enough damage. They've caught and killed off DJ. What? Miracle now running away from this one. They realize they need to escape, but I don't know if we're going to end up seeing Mineski let him. Miracle starting to drop low, gets caught by the shards, and drops as well. So I think that was 3 heroes at the end of the day that ended up going down.
Ohio versus Mushi. Oh, this is awkward. Awkward.
Oh man.
Dead.
Yeah, that's not what needs to happen. Mushi,
He could
it be anybody else?
The reason why
You're not on his team anymore, buddy. You need to get out of there.
What is he doing? All right, so the reason why he blinked into there, he was like, okay, I'm gonna blink in there and I'm gonna TP, but wait, Mushi's actually potentially could leap over or he could arrow me, and I was like, oh crap, I can't actually TP. I'm just gonna try and run away to the trees, and then he just died to the tower. Oh man, funny. Mineski now in the driver's seat this game. They still have their they used the rock during that team fight, but they got a lot out of that team fight. Now it's time for Fnatic to try and pressure Febby, almost dying to the double Starstorm.
Scary stuff. And now they know the ward is there. They realized what the problem was. Ohio does still have Blink Call if you want to jump there, but not willing to take the chance.
Blade Mail. He's going pipe, or at least Hood. Interesting. Blade Mail is like how you can kill Mirana pretty easily, I feel, at times, but even the TA if she doesn't have their fraction up. So interesting choice to go for it here first.
So the tier 1 gonna go down, and yeah, it does definitely feel like their more focus is on trying to get these 5-man items, maybe building into the eventual full pipe for Ohio. So that way they can think about taking high ground, but does limit their potential to find kills. Bottom, Raging Potato going to be invis as he walks through a lot of heroes. They don't have any reveal. Ohio calls, but there's nothing to do here. They are in a ton of trouble. The Fatal Bond's onto 3 yet again. Fnatic gonna start to drop Miracle Blade Fairy, but they have the damage to take him down with one last touch from Mushi. 3 dead, and maybe soon to be more.
Oh, he got
They're
off the
slowing
slow.
QO.
This is gonna be death of QO. One rolling border. He doesn't have kick, but can he get
Ow.
the earn off on him? Earn off?
They have kick, but no stones.
Nice
Q,
arrow.
they still find the arrow, and he ends up falling. Double kill from Mushi. 4 dead. Fnatic struggling to find an answer.
You have 5 heroes. You play against Mirana. You don't have detection.
Yeah, it does feel like just little things here and there that are being the difference. You know, it's a little thing, dust, but in the context of a team fight like that, it ends up being huge.
Yeah, even sentries. Like, the thing is with dust, it might be too late to see where the enemy's coming. And that's normally why you need the sentries first, because if they get the jump, you could just already be dead. So not having either is just, it's just game losing. But at least they have the sentries now on Fede. But they've lost a lot of ground. They gave the TA her Desolator. That means that Roche should be theirs for the taking, since they do have their ultimates back up online from Mineski. They're super strong right now.
That's 4,000 net worth lead, 7,500 experience. And all of these ways to take fights, and it's feeling like it has to come off the back of Ohio, but it's really not easy to find those initiations.
No.
Particularly when you don't have any type of reveal, but that's another story.
Yeah, it's hard for them to have like only one initiator.
Yeah.
When you have a one initiation lineup like this, the Tusk snowball save, the Warlock ulti, there's just too much save coming in from Mineski and turnaround potential that they can't do anything about it. So they're kind of like forced to play back and I guess just wait for Tinker just to split up the map and hope that Mineski don't go high ground.
Yeah. 14-4. I mean, again, on the verge of elimination, both of these teams. Mineski seeming well poised to finish this one off as they do head in towards the Roche pit. There's a DJ creep here. Does get arrowed, and actually, it's not getting scouted because they arrowed it. That took away the vision, and I don't know if Enchantress realizes. Oh no, they're gonna get away with the free Roche. Could they even contest it if it didn't happen?
They pinged it. They
All
know
right.
it's they know it's being done. I don't think they can really contest it. I would really like to see Mushi come in and help. This needs to be done a little bit faster. You don't want to trade a tier 2 tower bottom when you can potentially defend it. So let's see. Do we have TPs on everyone right now? Yep. There's 2.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And they're back instantly. It's really too bad. Well, Roche goes down, and Fnatic all grouped up. There's an AU initiation that could come shortly, as well as Ninja Boogie Ultimate. And wisely, Fnatic are going to back away.
Man, AU almost has his blink daggers.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's going to be even more problems. KY, XY, he did go for that mech before the blink, so not going to have the best saves potentially, but he has a lot more to offer now with the mech. I wonder if that scouted out where Ohio was, those shards. AU? Oh,
They're jumping in. A good call on it too, but they have the Warlock only to turn it. Connects on the 4. The Fatal Bonds to jump forward. Mushi, where's your damage? He is going to get it out. Oh, DJ, he's just going to drop here in a second. They kill him freaking all. Sitting there accepting his fate. DJ knew it was coming. A triple for Raging Potato. My God.
I think ES plus Warlock is going to have a 100% win rate after this. After this, it was picked the first game for Mineski, completely crushed. Second game, it was picked by Fnatic, completely crushed. Third game, picked by Mineski, completely crushed. I'm seeing a pattern here.
It's good heroes.
They're just
Fatal Bonds and
synergizing
Magnetize.
so well together. And then you see there, they just mech up and then nobody's even close to dying. Like, they don't have a blade mail on X. What is the point of even calling if you don't even have a blade mail on X? Like, you just... Where's your damage come from is basically what I'm saying. Tinker, it takes a long time for his damage to come. Like, the march, it takes like 2 marches. They need to already be down. Tinker doesn't have an Ags or anything to work with yet. The damage is just not there. And them trying to take that team fight was like a little bit overzealous.
That's tough. And you pick these heroes to try and win out in the lanes and then take objectives after the fact. And the reality is that they now have, well, the same amount of towers down on both teams. And right now, Mineski are going to continue to win fights. 18-4. And there's the thing that's tough about it. Like, is there any other path that you can take for Fnatic now? Or do you just need to keep on trying to barrel down the lanes, take objectives, and then get farm on your Tinker?
You're basically in the same situation as you were last game for, like, Mineski, where you have to split up the map, don't take team fights, and just wait until Tinker farms up his Ags, farms up a Hex. Last game, he wasn't able to actually farm a Hex or anything. So... And then meanwhile, Mineski, they need to try and take these tier 2 towers with this Roche, or yeah, it's getting claimed in the next 2 minutes. So if they could find a way to kill Tinker and take these tier 2 towers, that'd be nice for them before the Aegis expires.
All right. Well, in the meantime, Ohio does have his blade mill done.
Oh, he just blinked.
Tinker, oh God! QO, he's gonna get caught. Magnetizes there. And that is, it's just something they can't afford to happen.
It's like, man.
It's like, yeah, I agree. That's kind of what it's like.
I was just saying that
Dire's middle tower
sometimes you just have the caster curse. You know? It just happens.
Yeah.
It just, things happen for a reason. Tinker
I
going
mean,
down, that's going to be... You can't buy back now. You can't, but if you don't, this could be at least a tier 3, if not Rax.
This is good decision making by Mineski too. Like, you don't go back and try and farm or take one of the tier 2s. Pressure this, try and see if you can get it, and then move for all the shrines. But Ohio is there. Ohio jumps, he gets the call. Raging Potato dealing some damage, still doesn't pop blade mail, looking to find the kill. Stunned up for the moment, but the boulder smash comes out and stops that combo from continuing. They take down the tower and are just gonna walk away like nothing happened.
Really well. That's the problem. Like, we keep seeing it last game and this game. Tinkers go out on the map, and then they get caught trying to farm up. And then now they're going to be punished by losing a tier 3 as well as a shrine. So, and QO is just not even really close to anything. He's going back for... he's not even...
Aether Lens?
I just feel so bad for Tinkers today. I feel like this hero is super strong, but it's just getting punished. And they don't even have like a Lifestealer and Fest Bomb with Storm or anything. There's no Nyx Assassins. So you would think that Tinkers should have free reign sometimes, but that hasn't been the case.
And the other problem that you have is Mushi is just so incredibly farmed in this one. He has Diffusal Blade to take away all the mana from the Tinker, and then he also is building towards a BKB, almost has it completed. So like even if Tinker does get Aether Lens and Ags done, it's still not going to make the biggest difference in the world. And look down here in the bottom lane. They're set up for Miracle. Get the silence off. No Blade Fury for you. Walrus Punch gets the Manta Style off. Meanwhile, the turnaround. The Rock is there. Connects onto a couple. Fatal Bonds is only onto two, but there it is. The jump forward. Febby trying to make the escape. They've already lost the Jug. Going to lose the Axe. Going to lose the Witch Doctor. QO can only look on in dismay as his team falls around him.
Everything was just perfect there. Coming in from the side of Mineski. The initiation, AU getting in the back lines. Almost, he was like basically sacrificing his body, his life for the team, but then all of a sudden his team's like, no, we got you. We got you, bro. We got the mech for you. We've got some heals coming out from Warlock. We even got the Glimmer Cape. We got you. You're fine. Oh. And then they just turn around, lose nobody. It's... Oh man, 22-4. Ouch.
Yeah, that's rough. It ain't looking pretty for all the Fnatic fans out there. And maybe you can take some solace because it's like it's Mushi that's winning, but by the same token, it's like I don't know. It feels weird. Feels weird, man. That's what's going on right now.
Yeah, it's just like, where's my Fnatic from last game? What's going on here? They look so crisp last game after a close game one, but. Give credit to Mineski, man. This series, This series has been the Warlock ES show, and this Tusk pick as well has been doing work. Tusk, all right. So like Tusk is gonna have potentially. Well, they're not out of it for Fnatic. Let's just think about ways for them to get back to this game. All right. So they're gonna have Ags almost complete for Enchantress if they can win a team fight. Like 2,000 gold. It's going to be very hard to farm for DJ. Then if you can maybe get that burst damage coming in. Tinker, they still don't have like the best ways to lock Tinker down yet. Like a Hex on somebody or an Orchid maybe on TA, which she might go for next. But so if they can keep the Tinker alive, Tinker can get up to the Ags and the Sheep. They have hope in this game. Oh my.
What? All right, there's a couple of things about this here. As Febby is about to die, he is going to get two-shot. That arrow connected. He also walked right as TA placed a trap, and she didn't go on him because she thought there was more people there to help him out. There wasn't. So Febby walks past the TA trap, eats an arrow.
Is
Ohio?
I think he wants this creep skip. He's going to creep skip. Almost got punished for that.
Yeah. The ward is out there too, so he spots out the creeps are there, and this is about the best play that they could have made. But they do still have a creep wave though, so the tier 2 tower should fall, and there's a chance they could even find a little bit more. And Moran up down bottom, tries to take down QO. They find him with the Star Storm, looking for the kill, not going to get it. Pop the BKB, but they can't catch QO.
Alright, meanwhile, Tinker trying to split push. Oh, I'm getting scared for Kyo right now. I'm just feeling all these aggressive plays might be punished, but he's gonna get out of there. So.
He is still getting farmed, though. Does the Ags make the difference when he does eventually pick it up? Like, can that turn this back into the favor of Fnatic?
I think it's going to help a lot for the high ground defense, but at the same time, we have this TA problem, and the TA can just pop the BKB and then hit the barracks, especially when you OQO. Oh my goodness, they almost... I didn't see if he had almost hit the arrow from Musi, but still, they just keep hunting this Tinker. In the last 2 minutes, I've been so scared for QO. I don't know. He's an aggressive player and all, but that gets punished pretty easily.
I mean, he's kind of making it work, though, right? Like,
yeah.
He's got 2,600 gold on him right now, and you finish off that Ags, like you said.
He might have
maybe
to
it's
go
one
sheep.
bink.
He's probably thinking to himself, do I go sheep here? What do I do, guys? Help. I need both of these items and quickly. He might even want a defensive item, but if you go a defensive item, I think you just aren't going to have enough damage. Like, defensive as in a Yule Scepter or something for the TA, or a Ghost Scepter for the TA.
Right. Creep going to be left to live another day as this March to the Machine starts to get stacked up. The plus side is that you do have this movement out now, although there is also KYXY in the area. Ohio getting rounded upon. They find him. Stun does come through, and that is a dead axe. To this team too far away.
Bye-bye, Roche. What? They started keeping all the lanes pushed out. Now, let's see if they want to go high ground with this. Or Mineski, if they're going to go mid.
You do have a Witch Doctor in the area. Still, like, you're not able to creep cut with it, yeah, so he just has to head back home. And actually, the snowball almost connected there.
Hit Roche. Aww.
My God.
I'm just trying to figure ways out for Fnatic back into this game. Alright, so let's think. If you get an axe call on somebody, and then you can... Do they have any 4-staffs? Question. For Fnatic.
I think the answer is no to most of those questions. It's pretty broke.
So what they need to do is kind of like pull the TA back into the tier 4s with an axe call, and then force them into the tier 4s, but they don't have that. So I'm living in a dream world.
Maybe Ninja Boogie is the answer if you can catch him, but even that one's pretty tough. This might be about the best play, is take the fight outside your base when you're not expecting it from Mineski. But even that is tough to do, and the vision game that you do have, I think that they just spotted the Juggernaut Miracle moving back up towards this high ground here, and maybe a smoke play soon? Yep. Time to go. Oh, God. They see Miracle. They are about to jump him. Oh, poor Miracle. There's the Yule Scepter lift up. The stun to go through does get blocked in as well by the shards. Walrus Punch comes out. Miracle about to drop the snowball to finish. And Mushi, the one to pick it up.
That's such a great play. Doing it without the TA, making Miracle feel safe, farming, and then they just find him. Great vision coming out. Butterfly complete now on TA. I would like to see them go mid, since they already have the tower down. I don't think they should. Yeah, there we go, guys. There we go.
They're doing it.
Alright, so we got the pullback.
Trying to make it happen. Ohio. They pop the blade mail. Arrow.
Oh,
connects onto Febby again. Sometimes these things happen. He's fine for the moment, though. They don't want to go on him. And the Warlock ulti is going to be dropped now. QO, he's completely going to be brought apart. They have the jump forward. Stun connects onto 2. Magnetize onto 2. AU jumps out. They reapply now onto 3. And with the BKB popped, Barracks down, it looks like Mineski will be content with that and reload for another go.
Yep, Mineski, well, they would go back in if Mushi didn't pop his BKB. So he popped his BKB to ensure the range racks. They might wait another 50 seconds and then try to go high ground again. And there's not much Fnatic can really do about this. He bought back on QO. That's crippling. He almost has his Ags complete. But he has got the buyback penalty. It's not 65%, but it's 60.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing, is that, like, at the end of the day, if you hold high ground to some extent, like, and you don't lose all of your barracks, there's always that comeback potential, but it needs to be off the perfect fight, and we haven't seen that from Fnatic this game. It feels like they've still only got 4 kills.
Yeah, their lineup, just all their burst, I feel, is maybe from Juggernaut, and Juggernaut went for a tanky build. Like, he's got a Scotty. I mean, second item Scotty is nice and all if you want to make sure the enemy team doesn't run away, but it doesn't give you that much damage.
Right.
So, and then Febby's dirt poor. He doesn't like have an Ags or anything helping him.
Oh God, Mushi getting ready to go in again. There's a chance there, but Ohio wisely going to back out, and They're just going to push out the creep waves. It's impossible to take a fight at this stage for Fnatic.
Also, another thing, a cool thing to note so far is where these positioning of the traps are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 along the right side of this map, like 1 up there and then 3 at the bottom. This is just helping scout out the TA or the Tinker, just to see where he's is. Sometimes they might be able to catch him out with an ES or a Tusk if they know where they are. So I really do like the preemptive traps around the edges.
All right, well, this could potentially be that final push that you're looking for Mineski. If they can manage to find a good pickoff at the start of this. Warlock ulti still there, 20 seconds away. Ohio wisely backing out. Arrow goes out. Does it connect? Bebby doesn't eat that one, but they catch onto Ohio. That's who they need to take down. Eliminated in a second. And now looking, they catch QO as well. Yule Scepter lift up. A Walrus Punch to take him down on that TADD. Ready to continue to work. GG gets called. They know it's over. And with that, Mineski are going to knock Fnatic out of the Southeast qualifiers for the Summit 7.
Really well played coming in from Mineski this game. It's just like what